Hello. Well, Happy New Year to all of you who are joining me today. We are starting a new year with a Pilates workout. So let me know if you can hear me well. There'll be no music today. So for today's class, all you need is a mat and maybe water nearby. Assuming all is good. Perfect. So we'll start on our mats in a center, and I just wanted to talk to you for a second. If you are planning to do the Pilates with me once a month, but usually we do the class every first Tuesday of the month. There are other things we can do in Pilates that are more fun, or adding some fun to the Pilates workout. So you could get yourself these little round bands, or you can create one on your own if you have something that's little. You can just tie it around, or you can get these on Amazon or even maybe Walmart sells them. They usually sell them in package. So it's just a loop that has a little bit of it's a rubber loop that you can put on your legs, which is really nice to add on to the Pilates routine. So if you can grab this at some point, we can add on. I'll probably try doing a class with this loop next month. So just something different to do. Perfect. So let's get started with the Pilates. You will just center yourself on your mat, and you're going to roll yourself down, keeping your knees bent. And we're going to do a little bit of pelvic tilting here, so just we can figure out where our neutral pelvis is. So once you get comfortable on the floor, you try to relax into your shoulders. And you can just notice if you lie comfortably on the floor, where is your pelvis? Where is it tilting? Do you feel like your tailbone and your lower back is onto the mat? Or do you feel like you're really arching? So it depends on how tight your hip flexors are here. For me, I know I need to push my tailbone into the floor to arch the back a little bit. So let's do a few of those. So you want to push the tailbone, arch into your lower back, and then go the other direction when you really imprint, as we call it. So pushing the lower back into the floor, lifting the tailbone. So do a few more of these, just tilting back and forth. I'm not sure if you can see the movement in my pelvis. You can exaggerate, so you really feel that movement here. And what we're trying to find is the center. So something that is not extreme, so not really pushing your lower back, but not arching too hard either. Something that creates a little bit of a flatness in your pelvis here. So again, it depends on the person. You gotta find that neutral pelvis, as we call it in Pilates. Once you find that, I want you to just relax your arms on the floor, relax your shoulders, everything else is relaxed. You're looking at the ceiling. Feet, your toes are pointing forward, and then you should have the feet about hip width apart, making sure your knees are tracking over your toes, not letting them fall to the side. So you want to engage those inner thighs a little bit here. Okay, we're going to take a breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to start pulling in pelvic floor muscles. So pull those pelvic floor muscles in. And if you really try hard, you will start feeling that lower belly engaging. So if you put your hands, if you like, on the lower belly, you can inhale, release that, belly swells on the inhale, and as you exhale, you pull in the pelvic floor muscles and pull them really hard so you feel the lower belly tightening, and maybe you feel it all the way to the belly button. Inhale, release, go again, exhale, pull in those pelvic floor muscles, allow the body to really suction in all those muscles, and now we're going to add the belly button. So pull that belly button even harder towards the spine, but please don't change that spine. Inhale. Feel that belly with air. Exhale. Pull everything up towards that belly button, but don't change the spine. Keep that gentle roundedness to your lower back. Inhale, release all that. Take a breath. And exhale again. Go all the way to that belly button. This time we're going to add rib cage. So ribs are knitting together. Like you're trying to get them close together, touching the center, which they can. But you try engaging those muscles, the core muscles, to turn on. Inhale, release that. Exhale again from the pelvic floor muscle. Pull that belly button in. Ribs are knitting together. You will not feel like your shoulder blades trying to, or your collarbones are trying to widen, because you need to put those ribs, lower ribs together. The upper Chest wants to widen. Inhale, release. Exhale from the pelvic floor muscle, belly button, ribs are knitting. And we're going to add the shoulder blades. You're going to push them down and away gently. You're widening through your collarbones and rolling the shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale, release that. Exhale again from the pelvic floor muscle, belly button, ribs are knitting, shoulder blades are going down and away. You can almost also feel like your crown of your head is reaching behind you. So you're lengthening through your neck here a little bit. One more time, inhale and exhale. From the pelvic floor muscles, belly button, ribs, shoulder blades, reach to the crown of your head. Now keep that tight. Keep all those core muscles engaged and roll shoulder blades down and away. And we're going to breathe. So keeping this tight, we're going to try to breathe into our side ribs here. So inhale, the rib cage is trying to open to the side. And as you exhale, it comes back down. So you want to feel that movement side of your ribs, not your belly, nowhere else. Everything is tight in here. 2 more breaths, just in and out through your nose and out through your nose. And then we're going to keep that breath going, keeping that belly tight. That breath is in our rib cage. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up and over. Don't let the ribs pop. Wherever they may be, they don't have to touch the floor as long as the ribs are still knitting together. We're going to inhale, bring the arms back up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, you're going to roll up. Shoulder blades over the floor. Look where you're going. Look at your belly button. Inhale, reach a little bit higher. And then exhale, lower yourself back down to the floor. Hands are reaching over. Let's go again 4 more times. Inhale towards the ceiling. Exhale, roll up. Look at your belly button. Relax those shoulders. Reach the fingertips forward. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, lower down. Hands going up over your head. And go again. Inhale, exhale, lift up, reach. Inhale, reach a little bit higher. And exhale, lower down. Make sure that you're not shifting your pelvis. It stays in that neutral position we started in. Inhale, exhale, lift up, reach. Inhale, reach a little bit higher. And then lower down. We have 1 more time if I'm correct. Inhale, exhale, lift up, reach. Reach a little bit higher. Now we're going to hold it here. We're going to bring the hands behind your head. Interlace the finger. Let the head rest in your hands. Make sure that your elbows are slightly tucked in towards your ears. Keep yourself as high as you can. Keep your pelvis in neutral. Relax the neck. Don't let the neck be pulled out. We're going to bring the right knee in on an inhale. Exhale, lower. Then the left knee comes in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale in. Exhale, lower. Inhale in. And then exhale, lower. Inhale in. And then lower. And in, and lower. We have 2 more. Inhale in, exhale, lower. Inhale in, and lower. 1 more knee side. Inhale in, exhale, lower. Last one, inhale in, exhale, lower. Beautiful. We're going to reach our hands forward again. Inhale, reach a little bit higher. And then exhale, roll all the way back. Now this is the first time you can let the ribs pop, relax a little bit. If you need to stretch your abs, feel free to go full stretch here. Take a moment and then we're going to go back up into that neutral pelvis, knees bent. We're going to take our legs up towards the ceiling. Making sure you're going to exhale, pull the pelvic floor muscles, belly button, ribs, and everything's on here. Okay, we're going to flex our feet, so toes towards your face. We're going to lower the right heel down towards the floor on an inhale. Exhale, lift it back up. And switch the legs. Lower the left, and then lift it back up. We go lower on an inhale. Make sure you're not allowing your body to go into that little bridge. Keep those ribs knitting together. Keep the core engaged. You feel that shake. And up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. I'm feeling the shake. Lower and lift. Let's do 2 more on each side. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. If you need to keep your knees bent, feel free to do that as well. It's all about how far can you reach with the leg out and in. 1 more inhale all the way. Exhale, bring it in. You can bring the knees towards your chest. Take a moment here if you need to. If you're okay, keep those legs up. And we're all gonna stretch the legs out again. Everything's tightened. So as you exhale, build that core from pelvic floor muscles, the ribs are knitting. We're going to open the legs to the side again. Flex your toes, so towards your face. We're going to open the right leg out to the side and exhale, bring it back in. Don't go wider than your mat, the width of your mat as you keep moving. Inhale, open, exhale in. Inhale, open, exhale in. So keep on going with your breath. And I want to just point out that you don't want to be moving your hips as you're going side to side. You want to keep everything tight in here. So the only thing that moves is your leg from the hip socket. Okay? There is no movement side to side of your upper body. It's turned on, muscles are turned on, so they're stabilizing you here. We're gonna go one more on each side. One open, inhale, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Beautiful, knees in. Take a moment if you want to rock side to side. And then we're going to go into our 100, which is really the first move of the Joseph Pilates sequencing here. So we're going to keep or start with our neutral pelvis here. So feet are on the floor. If this is where you want to stay with feet on the floor, that's the easiest position for the legs. If you want to be a little bit more, do some more challenging moves, you can either bring the legs into a tabletop position, you can stretch them out and bring them together, or you can turn the toes out and lower them on an angle. That's the hardest one. So choose whatever level you want to be. We're going to be there for 100 breaths. So it's a while, and if you need to, go back to place the feet on the floor and do a different position with the legs as we go, feel free to do that as well. So I'll start in the tabletop for today. We're going to exhale, pull everything, all those core muscles together. Inhale, bring your arms over. Exhale, everything is tight. Make sure all your core muscles are engaged. We're going to inhale, exhale, lift the upper body into the C-scoop. If needed, one hand can go behind your head to support it, but make sure that you switch it halfway through so you work on your other leg hand as well. So we get as high as we can. We stretch the legs wherever you want them to be. We're going to reach the fingertips forward, one or both hands. Relax the shoulders. And we're going to inhale 5 and exhale 5 while we're pumping our arms really strongly. Ready? Let's go. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2. 3 more times. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly bring the knees in. Lower the head down. Take a moment to stretch yourself long here. Relax the core muscles a little bit here. If you need to grab a water, feel free to do it at any point and join us back. So the next exercise is going to be a roll-up. So we will reach our hands over towards the floor again. We're going to exhale, pull the pelvic floor muscles, belly button, ribs together, squeezing our inner thighs together, toes together on our feet here. We're going to inhale, arms are reaching up. And as you exhale, you're going to start rolling up to seated. Slow, 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 slow. Sit up nice and tall, straighten the spine, inhale. You're going to flex the feet here. And as you exhale, you're going to pull in the belly button, reach the spine back, and reach forward with your fingertips. Sit up nice and tall on an inhale. Point your toes, and as you exhale, you round the spine and start rolling back. So if you have trouble coming up from all the way from the floor, I don't want you to go all the way down to the floor as you're really rolling yourself back down. So simply just roll me down as much as you can. Sit up tall, because if you start using your elbows or you're gonna whip yourself up, there's a bigger chance that you're gonna cause yourself some injury if you're whipping yourself up, or if you're using your elbow, then your muscles are not gonna get stronger. So don't go to the floor, stay here, and then exhale and lift yourself back up. Okay, it's better to do that than use your elbows to come up. I hope it makes sense. So please make sure you relax into your shoulders as you roll all the way or halfway down, and then as you exhale, come back up. We're gonna have 3 more of these. Really work with that spine. Straighten that spine on an inhale, grow taller, and as you exhale, stretch the spine. So it's not about stretching how forward you go, it's more how far back can you stretch. It's like when you roll up in the bed from the bed every morning, right? You stretch out nicely. This is kind of like that. So we're not going over our toes, we're simply reaching our spine back and we're pulling that belly button. This is our last one, so roll all the way down or halfway down you fold, that's where you can go. And then exhale, roll yourself back up. Sit up tall, inhale. Exhale, stretch that spine. Sit up tall and go all the way down. Last time, beautiful. Keep reaching with your hands. Everybody comes down to the floor. We're going to keep the hands above our head and bring the legs up. The reason why we keep the hands above our head is because if I allow you to have them next to your hips, we'll allow the hands to help us push the legs up or do the circles that I'm going to do without engaging the core at all. So that's why when your hands are over the head, then they cannot help. But if it becomes too intense, feel free to either bring the hands under your hips or bring them next to you. Okay, whatever works, and take it easier. If this is too intense, try to do 1 or 2 and take a break and then come back to it, or take a break until the next move. Okay, so we're gonna keep our legs together, pointing our toes here, get the core engaged. And what we're gonna do here are circles. So we're gonna keep the legs together and we're gonna try making as big circle as you can above your body. So it's not how far can you go away from your body, but how up can you get that tailbone off the floor, right? Can you get the tailbone off the floor as you bring the legs up there? It's hard to talk and do at the same time. Whew. 1 more. So we try to do 5 circles in each direction. And then you stop and we will reverse. So again, try to go up above your body as far as you can get that tailbone off the floor. Engage that lower belly, not your hands. 2. It's a half a circle should be inhale, half a circle should be exhale. You have 2 more. Up and away. And the last one, up and away. Beautiful, knees towards your chest. Really, really hard on that lower belly. We have to train it to turn on. Beautiful. All right, so let's take a moment here and do some leg circles by themselves. You still need to engage the core to again stabilize your upper body so you're not rocking side to side as you make your leg circles here. So we're gonna get set up. So left foot can stay on the floor if you like. Bring the right knee towards your chest. If you're comfortable stretching the left leg out and flexing the toes, that's where you should be. We're gonna pull the knee towards our chest and we're gonna stretch out the leg. Point, flex a few times, circle one way, then circle the other, and then you're gonna release. So pull the belly button and ribs together here. Everything's tight in your core. Flex the foot on the floor, and then you can have slide bend, your choice. Hands will come on your hips so you feel if there is movement, and if there is a movement, you're gonna tighten the core a little bit more so you prevent that body from moving. Point your toes. We're gonna do half circle like shape. So we're gonna inhale, half a circle down on 3 beats, and then quick lift up on 4th beat. All right, let's go. Inhale, down, 2, and lift. 2, down, 2, lift. 3, down, 2, lift. 4, down, 2, lift. 5, down, 2, lift. Pulling that belly. 6, down, 2, lift. 7, down, 2, lift. Last, down, 2, lift. Let's reverse. Straight line down on 3 and quick half a circle up on 1. 2, down, 2, lift. 3, down, 2, quick lift. 4, down, 2, lift. 5, down, 2, lift. 6, down, 2, lift. 7, down, 2, lift. Last, down, 2, lift. Ooh, knee towards your chest. All right, let's switch the legs. So again, left knee comes towards your chest, right foot can stay on the floor. If that's easy, or stretch it out, flex your toes. And once you set up the right leg, left leg straightens out. Point, flex few times, circle the ankles one way and then the other. And releasing that leg, hands on your hips, core is engaged, everything's tight here, point your toes. And let's start a half circle. Inhale, down, 2, quick lift up through the center. 2, down, 2, lift. 3, down, 2, lift. 4, down, 2, lift. 5, down, 2, lift. 6, down, 2, lift. 7, down, 2, lift. Last, down, 2, lift. Let's reverse. Straight line down, lift. 2, down, 2, lift. 3, down, 2, lift. 4, down, 2, lift. 5, down, 2, quick half. Inhale, down, 2. Exhale. Oh, I totally lost count. I hope this is the last one. 8, down, 2, lift. If you're missing one, please make it. Sometimes lose track of counting. Beautiful. Both knees will come towards your chest. And then we're going to place the both feet on the floor. This time, place the feet closer to your hips. We're going to work on our glutes. So we will start today with our feet closer together or hip width apart. Actually, we're going to bring the right knee towards our chest again. That way we cannot work our lower back here and just concentrating, targeting the glutes here. So gently pushing the left heel to the floor. Squeeze the left glute. Relax the shoulders and lift the bum up. And down. And 2. And down. And 3. If you start feeling like your hamstrings are tightening, don't go so high with those hips. This is our 6. And down. 7. Down. 8. 2 more. 9. Keep squeezing that glute. And left. 10. Keep the hips up. Stretch the right leg towards the ceiling. Hands come to the floor. And we're going to start pulsing the left hip up. Pulse it up. 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 Up we go. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold it up here. We're going to add movement of our leg, the right leg to it. So on your next inhale, you're going to lower the leg, lower the bum towards the floor. And as you exhale, lift both back up. And 2, lower both and lift both. And 3, and lift. 4, lift here, 4 more. 5, lift. 6, lift. 7, lift. And a last one. And lift. Lower the right leg down. And then switch. Lower the bum. Switch the legs. So left knee comes towards your chest. We're going to push the right heel into the floor. Relax into our shoulders. Squeeze the right glute and then lift up and down. Again, it doesn't have to be high. Go only as high as you feel that the glute is doing the work, not other muscles. 3. And especially hamstrings. So we like to take over our glutes. And 5. And 6. 7. 8. 9. And keep it lifted. Lift it up. Stretch your left leg. Hands on the floor. Let's pulse it up here. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. I think we need to do 2 more. 1 and 2. We did 12 on the other side. Perfect. So now we're going to add both leg and your hip. So we're going to lower the right hip. Left leg comes down. And as you exhale, both lift up. And 2. And lift. And 3. And lift. 4. Lift. 5. Lift. 6. Lift. 7. Lift. Last one. Lift. Lower the foot. Lower the bum. Bring knees towards your chest for a moment. One more exercise here. We're going to place the feet back on the floor. This time I want you to walk them wider, so as wide as your mat. And then gently turn the toes out. We're going to squeeze both glutes this time. And we're going to come lift them up. On an inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And 2. And down. 3. Down. 4. And 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And lift it up and hold. Squeeze. Make sure your hamstrings are not tight here. If they are, lower the bum low. Get the bum lower. And let's pulse it. Small pulses. Up. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Let's do 10 more small squeezes. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Beautiful. Knees towards your chest. And then open them wide. Stretch through those glutes. Perfect. Feet back on the floor. We're going to find a neutral pelvis. And we try to keep that pelvis in that neutral as much as you can. Sometimes it really takes effort, a mental effort to make sure it stays that way. So this is what Pilates is all about. You gotta control your body, not let the body control you when you move. Okay, so we're gonna find a neutral pelvis. Exhale, pull everything from the pelvic floor muscles, ribs underneath, everything's back on in our core here. We're going to bring the arms over. And inhale here, and as you exhale, I want you to lift yourself up into that C-scoop. So roll the shoulder blades off the floor. Bringing the hands behind your neck again. Relax the neck so we don't pull the muscles there. Get yourself a little bit higher from your core, so not by pulling on your neck. We're going to bring the right knee towards our chest. Left leg stays out, straight out towards the front in front of you. We're going to exhale, bring the right knee closer. Inhale, switch. Exhale, bring the other knee in. And exhale. Shh. Shh. Exhale. 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 Inhale is when you're switching. Shh. Shh. You can breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, or if you prefer, you can in through your nose and out through your mouth. And see if you can not lose the height. Let's go 3 more. We go 3 and switch. 2. Switch. And last one. Switch. Both knees in. Lower the upper body down. If this is too intense for your neck or you feel that your upper body is struggling here, you can keep your upper body on the floor. Really concentrate on squeezing all your core muscles together here and just work those legs. Okay? Or as I say, take a break after a few reps And then join us whenever you feel you're strong enough to engage that core. Okay, you have to have the core, otherwise you're gonna hurt some other part of your body. All right, so next move, same thing will happen as you exhale. Kind of find a neutral pelvis, exhale, build the core. Everything steady in the center here. You're gonna exhale, lift your upper body up. Again, you always have options instead of having the hands behind your head to keep reaching them forward, your choice. I like to support my neck sometimes, just because then you can concentrate on really using the core here to do the lift instead of you struggling to push your neck forward, okay? So your choice, hands behind your head, relax the head and lift higher using the core, or you can reach the hands forward. Stretch the right leg towards the ceiling, the other leg, left leg goes in front. Both legs are straight or slight bend in your knees. We're gonna exhale, exhale, bring the full leg towards you, and then switch on an inhale, and exhale, exhale, switch. Exhale, and exhale, and exhale, and exhale. We go 4 more, 4, and switch, and 3, and switch, 2, and switch, and last one, and switch. Both knees in, head comes down. Woo. Taking a moment to rock side to side or get up and get yourself some water. I will need the water very soon. So we'll go 1 more or 2 more exercises before we move on to a different part. All right, so we're gonna bring the knees towards our chest and gently pull them in. So this is the first time that you don't need to be in your neutral position with your pelvis. And the opposite, I want you to pull those knees as close as you can towards your chest, so you feel that lower or your tailbone lifting off the floor there. We're gonna relax the shoulder, pull in the belly button, and on an exhale, we're gonna lift the forehead towards the knees. So get yourself in your upper body as close as you can towards your knees. All right, here, we're going to bring the hands again behind your head. Relax, elbows are tucked in, or you can reach them forward, your choice. All right, so here we're gonna rest the head in our hands, and we're going to try to bring the knees towards our noses. So the upper body stays still. All you do is try to get those knees closer, but no kicking the feet up. Relax those bottom of your legs. They should be close to your heels should be close to your bum. Simply lift the knees and get it up and up and up. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax for a moment. So I want you to know we just practiced one move, which is a part of the second move we're gonna do now. So that little lift at the end is gonna be part of the next move. So just think about it, trying to get that tailbone off the floor like there's I don't know, some nail or something that you cannot touch with your bum. You just get it up there. Okay? So on your next exhale, we're gonna pull in the belly button and get ourselves back up with our forehead towards our knees. Knees are still close, as close as you can towards your face. This time you're gonna reach the hands forward towards your ankles, almost tap them if you can. We're going to inhale, stretch those arms and the legs away from each other. Keep the upper body still. Exhale, bring them back in. And this is the lift of the tailbone at the end. Inhale, extend everything out. Exhale, circle it back and get that bum off the floor. Inhale, extend. Exhale, circle back and get that bum off the floor. You have 3 more. 3. Circle back and get the bum off the floor. 2. Circle it back. Up. And the last one. Hold it open. Come back and get that bum off. Relax the neck. Whew, that was a hard one too. I don't know about you, but I am sweating buckets here. So why don't we get up for a moment, grab our waters, and take a moment to just refresh ourselves. Wow. It's been a long break. All right. Whenever you get ready, I would like you to go back to the floor. So we will do about 2 more of our core exercises before we move on to our side leg series. So 2, maybe 3 to 4. That's Awesome. But we'll do one on the floor and then we're gonna get up. So the last one on the floor we will do, we'll bring the knees towards our chest and then we keep the knees wide. So pull those knees apart, keep your heels touching. So I'll fix you so you see me. So my toes are out, heels are touching, knees are out. We're gonna exhale, build the pillar, so pull every muscle in your core together, ribs underneath, pull the belly button down. Exhale, upper body comes up, hands go behind your head again, but this time elbows are wide. So we're gonna inhale, squeeze inner thighs together, push the heels away from you on an angle, up towards the ceiling, and exhale, bring those knees in, open them wide, and then try to tap those knees on your elbows. Inhale, squeeze away. Exhale, bring it in, get the tailbone again off the floor, get those knees close to your elbows. Don't move the upper body is still. And in. We go 4, and in, and 3, and get those bums off the floor, 2, and up, and the last one, and up. Relax the head, knees towards your chest, and then you can either rock yourselves up to seated, or turn onto your side, and come on up to seated. Okay, so last one, second last, because we will do our plank, which is a core exercise too. All right, so the second last one will be a teaser prep. So that's unseated. I want us to sit with your feet in front of you. Knees are squeezing together, inner thighs are squeezing together. And the further away you push your heels from your hips, the easier it will be. So the higher the knees, the harder it is to come up, okay? So I'll be in between, but if you need to push your heels away, feel free to do that. I would like you to hold onto your thighs and then roll the shoulders down and away. Push your chest forward, and now exhale, build your core by pulling the ribs together, belly button, but don't round in your upper shoulders here. Okay, keep that chest forward. Okay, we're going to lower ourselves down a little bit on an angle, keeping our back straight. So none of this. Push the chest forward without compromising your core. So ribs are knitting together. Beautiful. We're going to reach the hands forward, but if this is too intense, you can keep holding on to your thighs. We're going to stretch the right leg up. We're going to lower it down and lift it up. So it's in the same height as the other knee. Lower and lift. 3, lift. Keep the core tight. 4, and the last one. Bend the knees, switch to side. We're going to lower and lift. 2 and 3. Relax the shoulders, straighten the back. 4 and the last one. Beautiful. Bend the knee. This time you're going to round the back. Keep pulling in the belly button and ribs are knitted. Every core muscle is turned on here. Relax the shoulder, round the back. We're going to lower down so the lower back touches the floor. And as you exhale, you're going to roll back up to that point behind your sit bone where you start straightening the back. Okay, so you're still on an angle here with your back. So round, lower, and exhale, roll back up. But don't go all the way to seated, don't be here. I want you to be on an angle when you straighten the back. And 3 more, lower, and roll back up. Straighten that back. Oh, I'm shaking so hard. I hope you are shaking with me there. Lower, lower, lower. My legs are shaking too. Ooh, straighten up, straighten that spine. Last one, we can do this. Lower, 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 lower. And come back up. Shh. Beautiful release. So that was a teaser prep. Next week, we'll try to do the full teaser after we prep ourselves. But for today, let's move on. Perfect. So we're going to come onto our hands and our knees. And we're going to start with our hand, opposite leg, reaching forward, okay? Or behind. So once you're here in your tabletop, pulling that belly button, you want to keep that spine nice and straight and not moving at all. So keep pulling in through the front And stretch the left leg behind you. Lift it up. Right hand reaches forward. Relax the shoulders here a little bit so you're not, pulling them up towards your ears too hard here. So we're gonna reach on an inhale. So reach through the heel, reach through the fingertips. And as you exhale, come back in. But don't round the back. I want that back to be straight. Inhale, reach out through the heel and your fingertips. Exhale, come in. And 2. And it's like 3, sorry. And in. And 4. And in. And 5. In. It's going to be the last one. Reach, 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 reach. Keep reaching. Hand comes down. Keep reaching through the heel. Again, pulling that belly. Make sure you're not letting the back sag here. Pulling that belly button, straighten that spine. Beautiful. We're going to tap the toes and lift your leg. And 2. Lift. 3. Lift. 4. Lift. 5. Again, go only as high as the glute is willing to take you. So it's none of this. 6. And 7, unless your glute is so strong. And 8. Lift it up here. Point your toes. Make sure your hips are closed off so you're not opening to the side here. Let's circle it here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If your wrists are hurting, you can always come down to your forearms. We're going to bend into the knee, lift the head like a little bit higher. Make sure, again, you're not opening into the hip. And let's do small pulses up towards the ceiling, reading through the heel. Pulse, 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 pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg up. You're going to kick up on 3 times. Kick, kick, kick. Point your toes, stretch the leg out, and flex the toes. Kick, kick, kick. Point the toes, stretch the leg out, flex the toes. Kick, kick, kick. Point, extend, and flex. Kick, kick, kick. Point, extend, flex. Last one. Kick, kick, kick. Point, extend, flex. Lower the leg down. Beautiful. Since if you're on your forearms, stay on your forearms. If you're not on the forearms, come onto your forearms. We're going to step our feet into our plank. So we're going to you can do a high plank, or if you need to, you can do plank against the wall. If it's too much shoulders. So feet are wider. You want to push your forearms into the floor, slightly rounding through the shoulder blades, pulling the belly button, squeeze your glutes, reach your heels back and hold. We'll be here for a minute, so keep holding. Keep pulling in the belly button. You can move your feet if you like. If you're bored, you can go step up and step in, or lifting the leg. Alternatively, whatever feels like a fun step out and step in. We're 20 seconds in, so you have about 40 more seconds. So whatever you're doing, either keep holding on, or keep moving with your feet. Almost there. Almost there. 15 more seconds. Woo. You're going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you're done. Woo. Lower yourself on the ground. Woo. Take a moment. Woo. About you, but it's like a cardio without moving here. Perfect. Or as much movement. Perfect. So we're gonna stay on the floor for a moment here on our belly to straighten our back. Let me try to have some fun with it today. So if this is not what you feel like feel comfortable doing or not in you, I want you to just simply be here, maybe lift the upper body and hold. And if you're okay with following me, it's going to be a little bit more up and down here. So we're going to push the pelvis into the floor, squeeze our glutes, legs are apart. We're going to bring the hands next to our chest, and we're going to lift up. And then exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. A little bit of warming into that lower back. And one more time, lift up. And hold. So this is the next part. So if you don't want to do the next part with any movement, just stay up here in this. If you're ready, you're going to lift your hands and let yourself fall towards the floor. And lift up again. And let the legs come up. And if this isn't comfortable enough and you feel confident, you can just start swinging back and forth without using your hands at all. So stretch them up and start moving and moving. How about 4 more times if you can? Or just hold in a pose, or just keep on going up and letting yourself fall. That is a fun move. And I feel like we all need some fun moves in our lives these days. Once you finish all of those, take a moment to catch your breath. And then we're going to bring the hands next to our chest. Push up and over, rounding the spine. Into a child's pose. Whew. We're going to breathe into our lower backs here. And then we're going to come back into the tabletop. We have to do the other side before we come into a side leg series. Oh, not much time for that one. All right. So this time we're going to stretch your right leg. Left hand reaches up. Pulling that belly button, straighten that spine, reach through the heel. Inhale, reach a little bit more. Exhale, bring the knee and elbow underneath you. Inhale, stretch it out. And in. And 3. And in. Make sure you're not rounding the back as you're coming under. 4. And in. 5. And the last one, we're going to hold it out. Reach through the heel, reach through the fingertips. Hands come down. My wrist is bothering me today, so I'm going to come straight into the forearms, but you don't have to. We're going to tap the heel, the toes, and lift the leg up. 2, lift. 3, lift. 4, and 5, 6, 7, and the last one. Lift it up here, point your toes, start circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, the other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bend the knee, lift the leg a little bit higher. Make sure your hips are closed off, not opening to the side. And lift it up, pulse it up through the heel. Lift, pulse, pulse, pulse. We go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. Kick your bum 3 times. Kick, kick, kick. Point your toes. Stretch the leg out. Flex your toes. Kick, kick, kick. Point. Extend the leg. Flex. Kick, kick, kick. Point. Extend. Flex. Kick, kick, kick. Point. Extend. Flex. Last one. Kick, kick, kick. Point. Extend. Flex. Lower the leg down. Ooh. And then come on up onto your heels. So we'll finish quickly the class with some side leg series. So we work our side glutes here. Let's lower ourselves onto the side. Right side or left side, doesn't matter. You want to start as a straight line in the back of your mat or one of the long side of your mat. And then put your feet in the front corner of that mat. You can rest your head. Maybe you like. Make sure your hips are stacked and not leaning back. You're going to top leg comes up. And we're going to lift it and lower. And 2. Pulling that belly button here still. You want to still engage the core as you're moving the leg. And 4, and 3. I have no idea how many we did. 2, and the last one. Point your toes here, circle it here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Now keep the leg as high as you can, and the bottom leg's going to come towards the top one. Gonna lift. And 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Beautiful. Bring the top leg behind you. Chest and belly button a little bit forward so you can really reach back with the leg. And then lift it up higher and pulse it here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep it there. Point your toes, circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The other direction. 8, 7. You should feel it right in the top of your butt. Cheek sideways. Let's do one more. Lost track of the count again. Bring the leg forward. Same thing will happen here. Flex the foot and lift it up here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point, circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5. You want to feel it right in here. 3, 2. If it's too tight, maybe take a break. All right, bring the feet together. Then bend into your knees. Bring the knees forward so they make 90 degrees with the rest of your body. Bring the feet up and close to your bum. Keep your feet constantly glued together and opening just through the knee. Chest and belly button a little bit forward. That way you're not going to let the hips go back. You're going to open through the knee and close. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7. Keep it open, the knee, and pulse it open even more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep pulling the belly button. Don't let the core go. 3, 2, 1. You're going to lower the knee. We're going to open the knee, stretch the leg, tap the foot in front of us, lift, bend, close. This is a 5. Stretch the leg, tap it in front of you, lift it back up, bend the knee, close. 4, stretch, tap, lift, bend, close. 5, tap, lift, bend, close. And the last one, open. Stretch the leg, tap, lift, bend, close. Lower the legs down, stretch the last exercise here. Stretch the top leg out in front of you, right in front of you, tap the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lift it. 10, 9. Oh, that's getting so heavy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ay, ay, ay. One side, one glute is done. Let's move to the other. So turn around. And again, start as a long line with a one long edge of your mat and bring the feet in the front of your mat. Make sure your hips are stacked. Top leg comes up, flex the foot. We're gonna lift and lower. 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, lift it up, hold, point, circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, the other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up, bottom foot comes towards the top. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring the leg behind you, chest and belly forward, push the leg as far as you can, flex the foot and lift it up, pulse it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now point your toes, circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg forward. Same thing happens here in front of you. Lift, pulse it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Knees together, bring them forward 90 degrees with the belly button here. Your feet are up close to your bum, belly and chest forward, opening through the knee. Open and close. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Make sure your bum doesn't go back like there's a wall behind you, or you can do it against the wall, even better. Last one, keep it open and pull the knee up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knee down. We're going to open the knee, stretch the leg, tap the foot, lift the leg, bend the knee, close. 2, stretch, tap, lift, bend, close. 3, stretch, tap, lift, bend, close. 4, now that leg is getting so tired. Can you do this with me? 2 more. We have to finish strong. 2, stretch, tap, lift, bend. And the last one, open, stretch, tap, lift, bend, close. Almost there. Stretch the leg right in front of you. Last tappings here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lift it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you're done. Whoa, you might feel your glutes of steel the next few days. So I'm gonna get them some stretch here. So come up to seated if you can. If you cannot, if it's more comfortable doing it on your back, feel free to do that. Crossing one, I would suggest start stretching the leg that wasn't just working. Crossing the ankle over. Push your chest straight. And then allow that knee, that opposite knee to fall to the ground. The foot comes towards the floor. Oh, feeling that lovely stretch in that side of the glute. Breathe. You did it. Thank you so much for joining me. This was fun. If you have to run, I don't even know how much time we have left. If you do have to run, make sure that you keep stretching throughout the day. Do those glute stretches, otherwise you're going to not be happy. And then slowly come back center. And as I say, let's switch the legs. Then again, start sitting this way straight. Push the knee away. And slowly let down. Oh, feels so nice. And again, I want to stress, if you want to keep doing Pilates with me and you want to, do some more fun stuff, I'm going to introduce this loopy band next month, sorry, not a week, next month. So if you can get your hands on one, would be awesome. Easily bought on online, or as I say, you can just make yourself at home if you have some sort of a stretchy material that you can tie together and make a loop out of it. And then come back center and push yourself all the way up. We're going to stretch through our hip flexors here. I'll go this way first. So when you do this stretch, you need to have a knee, front knee 90 degree and a 90 degree in the back knee as well. All we're going to do here, tuck into the tailbone. So push the hips under so you feel the stretch in front. Straighten your back. You can gently lean forward. And then the opposite arm, then the leg in front of you, comes up and over and you're stretching sideways. Keep tucking that tailbone. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. See if you can bend sideways a little bit more, feeling the stretch. And then come back center. Switching the sides. So this leg is in front, 90 degree. Tuck under the tailbone. Gently forward, we need more stretch. Opposite arm comes up and over. Then the leg in front. Breathe. Next 2 breaths. See if you can side bend a little bit more with every exhale. And then coming back. All right. Thank you so much for joining me this first Tuesday of a new year. Hopefully a better year. And I can't wait to see you next week doing yoga. So yes, for Pilates, if you can grab that little thing for next month would be awesome. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you on Tuesday in yoga class. Bye, everyone.